This is Naba. She's a cat I found here in Colombia. I was traveling to Barranquilla just this past weekend, and I found her in the transportation terminal. And someone put her on the top of a gate. And if you don't know, it's fucking hot in Colombia, specifically in Barranquilla, where the sun is literally stronger than any other city I've ever been to. And she's sitting there, can't even climb down, sleeping, and obviously hungry, obviously thirsty, and it's just a baby. And even someone had painted on her forehead in pink paint, and that's actually where she gets her name from because it reminds me of the guanabana fruit. But honestly, I'm really grateful I found her because I don't think anyone would have taken her in. Like, there were so many people passing by, and even when I got to Barranquilla, I talked to the person who works for security in the transportation terminal, and he did not give a fuck. He didn't want to talk. He really couldn't care less. And I was just trying to see if like we could like if he had a number for animal services or anything that he could do, and it basically told me to fuck off. Um, which is kind of upsetting. So I ended up just like buying a cardboard box from one of the restaurants, and I put her in, and I head to someone's house, and she ends up staying like in the bathroom because that's the only space that we could leave her. And I buy some food for her, give her some milk, give her some company, let her know that she's okay. Hello, baby. And yeah, like I take care of her, and I really wasn't expecting anything. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. And obviously I haven't lived in Barranquilla, so I was just trying to find a home for her somewhere that like would accept her. um and like the weekend goes by and I couldn't find anyone, and I had to leave on a Monday, or actually Tuesday. I had to leave on a Tuesday morning. And throughout that weekend I had become close to her. I washed her, fed her a lot, even cleaned up her shit, which no one told me like cat feces was literally the smelliest thing on earth. Like that was a lot. But eventually I decided, I'm really close to this cat. She really likes me. I've never had a cat before. I didn't even know I would like cats, but I wanted to take her home with me. It felt right, you know? And so we head back to the transportation terminal. And of course, she gets scared because, well, that's where she was from. And she probably thinks that, you know, I was going to abandon her. Obviously, I did not. But she ends up taking a shit in the box we were carrying her in. And of course, our bus has to leave in like 2 minutes. So we're scrambling, cleaning up her shit, trying to make sure everything's okay, spraying perfume in the box. Um, and we head up on the bus, and we travel, and she ends up crying for like 30 minutes, and eventually she realizes like, okay, everything's okay. We're just traveling. And yesterday morning, I end up arriving back home, and I end up taking care of her. I bought a toy for her. I bought like the sand so that her poop does not stink, and I don't have to clean up for a third time, like stinky, because that was not fun. It was not fun. And she's sitting here in my lap, and unfortunately this morning, oh my god, I wake up and she's like crying, and she hurt her foot somehow. I don't know. She doesn't want to step on her paw, and it hurts. And unfortunately, like, I'm going to go to the vet in a couple of hours. I'm not gonna try and bother her too much, just let her sleep, because obviously she needs it. And but honestly, I'm really grateful to have met her, because her company is really nice. And I don't know, I just feel grateful that I'm able to give this opportunity to her to take care of her. Because it's really beautiful, and I think she's gorgeous. Like, her eyes are this bright, like, emerald green, and I don't know, like, she's adorable. Someone told me she had sad face, which kind of makes me sad because, like, I'm sure she had probably not an easy life, being born in the street in the hot sun. I mean, even on the back of her ears, like, I think she ended up burning like some of the skin on her back of her ears, because I can see like the skin poking through. Like, there's no hair on one of her ears. But yeah, I'm gonna head up to the vet like in probably 2 hours from now, 1 hour. and I don't know what she needs. Obviously, we gotta take care of whatever is going on with her foot. You know, obviously, she's not certified yet or anything. She hasn't had any, um, medications or anything yet, any shots or anything. And I might have to, like, make sure, like, get rid of any parasites she has, if she has any, because she's been eating probably from the trash. Um, and it's just, yeah, I don't know, but and it might sound like a really sad story, but actually, I don't like to think about it like that. I actually like to think about it like it's a happy story, and that for the rest of her life, I'm able to take care of her and provide a happy family for her, because in Barranquilla, like, I talked to a vet, and she said, like, she's probably only about 2 months old, and she lists me a bunch of things that she needs to do. Like, I cleaned her up, was, like, one of the first things I did, and yeah, like, I'm sure it was a rough first 2 months, but now she has the rest of her life to, live happily, and I'm grateful that I could provide that opportunity, because here's the thing, like, she's not the only animal, like, let alone in that transportation, unit, but in the world that, is living in rough conditions on the street, eating out of trash, doing this and that, like, it really does sadden me, because, like, I think we can do a lot, to help animals. Like, I really believe in that. Like, even last month, there was, like, this bird, um, and we were like, there's just a bunch of people from the community that we were, like, trying to save it, because, animal protection here in Colombia, like, probably isn't, it doesn't matter a lot, I think, to a lot of people. Maybe if it was, like, Bogota or Medellin, like, it would be a lot easier, but, in smaller cities, especially in the coast, like, people just don't care. Um, I think that's really unfortunate, but if you ever encounter, like, a wild animal, or, like, an animal, like a street animal, like a dog or a cat, like, if you can, try and take care of it, as long as it's not, like, rabies or nothing, call, like, a veterinary facility, help it out, because you don't know how bad it has it, you really don't, because it's really living out on the street. Um, and yeah, I don't know, if you actually have, like, a pet, an animal, like, after this video, just give it some love, take care of it, show it that you care about it, that, buy it a little treat, do a little something for it, because I think, animals definitely deserve love as much as humans. And so if you want a pet, like, remember, just remind yourself, make sure to give it some love, because it definitely deserves it. Um, Anyways, speaking of other things, I also make art. You can see that here. I put a lot of love and appreciation and care, and a lot of my authentic feelings and emotions into it. So I appreciate if you checked it out, as well as any, money, like any sales from this week, are gonna go to supporting her and her medications or whatever she needs. So yeah, supporting me would also be supporting her, when you buy my art. So I'd appreciate that regardless. I really hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the story. I kind of just needed to get off my chest, because I don't know. It's been a long week. It's been a good week, but it's been a long week, and I just wanted to share with y'all that I've got a new friend, and I'm gonna take good care of her. So yeah, I love you. I appreciate y'all, and have a wonderful day.